back to our Meta Learning channel. In our today's class, we are going to learn how to round up numbers to decimal places. Decimal places simply means those places after the decimal point. When rounding up numbers, you have to note that numbers that are less than 5 are being rounded down, and the numbers that are greater than 5 are rounded up to 1 and added to the preceding number. Now let's head over to the board and try some examples. Here you can see that the rounding up numbers are 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. If you look at it carefully, you will see that all these numbers here, they are all greater than 5. That is why they are called rounding up numbers. The rounding down numbers are 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can see that these numbers are less than 5. Now, the example here, round up the numbers below to 1, 2, and 3 decimal places. It simply means that after the decimal point, which is here, one decimal place means that they want to see only one number after the decimal. If they say to 2 decimal places, it means only 2 numbers are expected to be seen after the decimal point. If you are asked to round it to 3 decimal places, it means only 3 numbers are expected to be seen after the decimal point. Now, let's solve. 12.3478. Let's round this number to 1 decimal place. What you will do, you first of all identify the 1 decimal place. Now, you look at your point. This is your decimal point. The number after the decimal point is what? 3. This is the 1 decimal place. Now, you are not going to write 12.3 as your answer. What you need to do, after identifying the first decimal place, you look at the number that is next to 3, which is 4. So you ask yourself, 4, is it less than 5 or greater than 5? Less than 5, right? So you are going to round down, because I told you earlier that numbers that are less than 5 are being rounded down. So we are going to round it down. So your answer now will be 12.3. DP simply means decimal place. So you can see now that we have only one number after the decimal point, and that is what is expected of you. Now let's round to 2 decimal place. First of all, you identify the 2 numbers after the decimal point, which is 3 and 4. Good. After identifying the numbers, go to the next number. What number is this? 7, right? You ask yourself, 7, is it a rounding up number or a rounding down number? A rounding up number, right? Because 7 is greater than 5. And when there's a rounding up number, you have to round it up to 1 and add it to the number in front. So since 7 is a rounding up number, we are going to round it up to 1 and add it to 4. So 4 plus 1 is what? 5. So our answer will be 12.35. 2 decimal place. You can see that we have 2 numbers immediately after the decimal point. Let's go over to solve for 3 decimal place. The first thing you will do, you identify the 3 numbers after the decimal point. And we have 3, 4, and 7. So now, you look at the number after 7. Is it a rounding up number or a rounding down number? Rounding up number, right? Because 8 is greater than 5. So we are going to round it up to 1 and add it to 7. So when you add 7 plus 1 is going to give you what? 8. So our answer will be 3, 4, 8 to 3 decimal places. Look at your answer. Can you see that we have only 3 numbers after the decimal point? So your answer is correct. Remember, when rounding up numbers, numbers that are greater than 5 are rounded up to 1, and numbers that are less than 5 are being rounded down. So copy these questions and solve it at home. See you in our next class. Bye.